Hello friends, I now wear glasses. I'm just kidding, I don't really. These are my girlfriends. This bear also, my girlfriends. His name is Marty. Say hi to Marty. Just going by the fact that this bear is here, guess what star sign she is? She's a Cancer. But hello again. It's been a hot minute. I literally haven't filmed a video in like 6 months, so I'm going to explain why. I'm also going to explain why I have a girlfriend now, because that's new information. Anyway, so life's been a little bit hectic for the past 6 months, so I'm just going to give you a life update, tell you what's going on, tell you why I've got a new bed, why I'm in a new room, why I've got this amazing lighting, like so much is just going on right now. Around November, December last year, I kind of started questioning my well, I didn't start questioning it. I became curious about my sexuality. I started to think that I was bisexual. I don't really know what triggered this thought. It was kind of just an accumulation of different coincidences and thoughts coming into my mind. This is gonna sound so lame, but like watching Orange is the New Black, there's obviously a lot of lesbian stuff going on there, and I just enjoyed that. That sounds very creepy, but you know what I mean? I feel like other lesbians or bisexual people out there are gonna understand what I'm saying. Anyway. And like, for example, like, you know, on the OC where Alex and Marissa are hooking up and you're just like, well, I'm just like, wow, that's so hot. Yeah. So I just started sort of questioning my sexuality, and I was like, you know, I kind of want to explore that. Like, obviously I was in a relationship with Brendan, as most of you, if you've watched any of my videos before, would be familiar with. It was obviously a bit of a pickle to sort of work out what I wanted to do, because I was really happy with my relationship with Brendan. Like, there was no major issues or whatever. So to leave something that is happy, safe and comfortable to go and explore and the unknown is something really scary, and I had a lot of anxiety and stress, and pretty much every single day for about 3 months I was questioning myself and whether or not this was just a case of wanting what I can't have, or me being genuinely curious about my sexuality. And like, it went for 3 months and I was like, these thoughts aren't going away. Like, obviously this is something genuine that I'm feeling, and I don't want to regret not having explored this. It took me a few weeks to finally sort of talk to Brendan about it. It was really hard, as I'm sure you can imagine, because obviously I was breaking my own heart and breaking someone else's for a reason that kind of seems a little bit selfish, because, you know, obviously the relationship was okay, so I was just breaking up with him for a reason that was like personal. So I felt really horrible doing so, but it was just something that sort of needed to happen, pretty much. But anyway, so you won't be seeing him anymore on this channel, and I'm sorry, because I know most of you guys really loved him and enjoyed him, and obviously like I'm missing him as well. But I've got lots more new exciting things going on at the moment, so that's awesome, and I'm hoping to be able to share that with you in the upcoming weeks and months and ongoing, I guess. But yeah, so it's been a bit of a rocky year so far. I went to Queensland again over Easter to see Ducko and just have some time away. That was really nice. And I'm also going to New York in 14 days. So I'm going to like vlog that for you guys too, which is also why I wanted to sit down and just film like a little bit of a life update, so I'm not just like jumping into New York vlogs and you're just like, oh, what the hell is going on? I'm assuming you guys would like some New York vlogs, but that's what I'm planning to do anyway. But yeah, also going on with the updates besides from traveling and what's going on there. Obviously after breaking up with Brendan, we had to live together in the same house for a month, which was really difficult and awkward for the both of us. Obviously living with someone that you've just broken up with is pretty uncomfortable for both sides. So I had to find somewhere to live, because I decided that I wanted to be the one to move out, because I wouldn't want to stay there because it was way too expensive for one person. And he decided he wanted to stay there. I think he's getting someone to move in with him now. I'm not really sure. So I saw that one of my friends was looking for a housemate to move in with her and her friend, and they had to find a house as well. So I had texted her and liaised with her all of that, and she was like, yeah, that sounds really cool. And then they found another girl and flatmates as well, so there was going to be 4 of us moving into a house. So we spent like a month looking for a house. We applied for 2. One of them took 3 weeks to get back to us, and the other one took 2 weeks to get back to us, I'm pretty sure, which was excessive. Like, I've never had a bad experience like that. Like, normally let you know within like a week or a couple days, because the person that owns the house like wants someone living in it. Obviously not this time around. Anyway, yeah, so I met up with the girls and like got to meet them, and like, you know, it all seemed really well and good. And then I moved house like in one weekend. I had Brendan help me because I literally had no one else help. And I had one of my friends help me, and then also a mutual friend of Brendan and I's helped me. So that was really good to have some help because I was quite nervous. Like asking Brendan to help me move house was definitely a last resort, and it wasn't ideal. And like we had a lot of bickering and stuff on the day, but it's fine, we got through it, and we like apologized, and all that was obviously just a really stressful time for the both of us. Yeah, so I moved into this new house. I had 2 small bedrooms in like a pretty big house, and the other girls had larger rooms, but I paid less rent because I had the 2 separate rooms. But having 2 separate rooms wasn't that bad. It's just that my bedroom was like literally like a shoebox. It was so tiny. But I did have some issues, but that is not this house. So I now am living by myself in a 2-bedroom apartment, and it's like super, super cute. And I literally just moved last weekend my time. I'm filming this on the 1st of June, and I moved last weekend, and that was quite an ordeal. So yeah, the last house didn't really work out. I don't want to go on it too much because in case they watch this, which I don't think they will, but in the odd case that they watch this, I don't want to like be too rude or whatever. Yeah, pretty much I went on Tinder when I moved out because I wanted to like meet some people and obviously explore my sexuality. So I was talking to a few people. I went on dates with 2, but the first one I went on a date with was Christina. She's my girlfriend now. But we had like a really amazing first date. Like it was super chill. We went and got some drinks at a bar, and then we went and saw Captain Marvel, which we were like half cut at. We were so drunk, and we were like making out in the theatre. I'm gonna go into the date too much, but basically we spent from like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. until 5 a.m. together out. We did like not go back to each other's house or anything like that. So we were like literally sitting in a park, like making out, like I don't even know. But it was a really good first date. And I left just feeling like so excited. Like it was such a good first date. And that was obviously the first time that I've ever sort of like gone on a date with a girl. And I've kissed girls before, but they've been like friends. So this was like the first girl that I kissed who wasn't a friend. So yeah, it was all very interesting and like a new experience for me, and I enjoyed it. And then we sort of saw each other like every day for like a week, I think. And my housemates absolutely hated that. They were like, she's over too much, like because she would come over after work and stuff like that. And then like it kind of ended up with all of us having a fight, like my housemates, me and Christina, like all having a big fight. And Christina and I almost ended things because I didn't think that I wanted to be in a relationship, and the issues with the housemates and stuff like that. But we sorted that out, and then we just had to deal with the housemate situation. So we like made a rule where it was like she lived with her parents, so it was like kind of just made more sense for her to come to my house, but then we had to change it, so I had to go to her house because we didn't feel comfortable being at my house. And then it just got worse and worse as time went on, and I just felt like I was being like picked on sort of thing. And it just got to the point where I was way too anxious to even step inside my own house. So that was really not good nor fresh. I basically ended up living at Christina's for like 2-3 weeks maybe because I was too scared to go home. And I had a fight with one of the girls, and then decided that I was moving out, plus they also wanted me to move out. So basically I decided I was moving out on the Friday. On the Monday I looked at a house and applied for it, and then on the Tuesday or the Wednesday I found out that I got the house, and I got the keys on the next Friday, and then I moved in that weekend. So I literally did it, like I got the fuck out of there as soon as I could. And I had a lot of help moving this time. I had my mom, I had Christina, I had 2 of my friends that are named Hannah help. So that was really good and got me the fuck out of there and into a place by myself. And I'm so excited to be living by myself because I haven't lived by myself for ages. And if you guys have been watching my videos for like, I don't know, 5 years, which I don't know why you would do that because my old videos were really yikes, but I used to live by myself. So I'm really excited to live by myself again because it's just so nice to have my own space, and like everything in here is mine, and like no one can like steal my stuff or break my stuff or have issues with who I've got over and like how many times a week they're over or who's leaving their toothbrush here. I'm just really excited for new beginnings. It's been so stressful, and I've literally been anxious and getting not enough sleep for about 6 months. So it's been a little bit of struggle town. My skin broke out so bad from all the stress. You can't really see because I have makeup on, but you guys might have seen if you follow me on Instagram. But I've got like this huge like acne patch here, and it's all scarring from, I just had like really bad acne as soon as I started stressing out about my sexuality and everything. It's just like my skin was like, ugh. That's kind of a life update, and now I'm in my own space, slowly getting everything set up and nice, and I'm absolutely obsessed with my bedroom. I've got like beautiful lighting. It's a little bit late in the afternoon, it's around 5 o'clock. So it's starting to get dark. Yeah, I've just got like beautiful lighting. I've got a beautiful room. Everything is like clean and pretty like modern and nice. If you guys would like a house tour, I can totally get that organized for you once it's all set up, because it's just me living here. Oh yeah, and Christina is my girlfriend now, so we saw a lot of each other because, I don't know, if any of you out there are lesbian or bisexual and have dated girls, you will know that things just move super, super quickly. It was something that was obviously very new to me, and I was like, oh, what is going on? Like, it's so different than being in like a straight relationship. Not in a bad way, but it's just like so different. But yeah, I guess I can talk more about that if you guys are interested, or if you have any questions or whatever. I do a lot of those question and answer things on Instagram on my stories, so feel free to like pop any questions in there, or you can message me on Tumblr as well if you would like to ask more private. I'm happy to answer any questions. And if you guys would like a house tour, let me know. And I think that's it for the life update. But yeah, so I'm going to New York in like 13 days, and I plan on vlogging it all and sharing it all with you guys. I'm so excited. I'm also going to LA for 3 days to like eat my way around, which I'm very excited for. Oh, and I'm going there by myself too. And when I get to New York, I'm going to see A Day to Remember perform at Poughkeepsie, and I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like it's going to be like a giant mosh pit and I'm going to be by myself. And I don't want to die. But we shall see. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, always just message me on Tumblr, on Instagram, on those little Q&A boxes on Instagram. Keep your eyes peeled for those. Yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back to the land of the internet and being more present on here, because it's been a hot minute. I hope all this sort of made sense. I just tried to summarize it in like a brief video because I don't want to sit here and like give too many details and take up too much of your time. But yeah, I think that's everything I want to cover. This is the second time I filmed this. The first time I filmed it, I literally hated it. So hopefully this one's all good. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon.